Today I'm going to show you guys how to take this pink blob looking thing and turn it into a half decent 1/144th scale Zaku. Let's get started. Welcome back to our channel, guys, Gunpla University, where we are not the teachers but students just like you. If you're new here and want to learn everything there is to know about the art of Gunpla, and you want to take your Gunpla game to the next level, or you're just a fan of Gundam, mecha, model kits, and anime, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you're not late to class. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our channel. So if you don't know, this month is Char month, and in honor of Char month, I wanted to do a little kit for him. So we just happened to be in Hobby Town earlier today and came across a little first grade kit. So I figured this would be a fun little kit to build and work on for Char month. And you know, I'm gonna go ahead and paint this out. Well, you kind of have to paint these out because, as you'll see, these are completely red. Whole thing is one solid color. So in order to get anywhere near that right there, it's gonna have to be painted. So let's take a look at the box real quick. So first grade, as I understand it, was Bandai's first set of 1/144th scale kits. And I usually don't tend to build too many 1/144th scale kits. I tend to really like my master grades. But I said, why not? You know, I've really been enjoying the SDs for paint testing, and figured this would be a good paint test as well. And I can also knock out something for Char month at the same time. Let's jump into the parts, and I'll put that guy right there. If he'll stand up, might not. Very simple instructions, very small box. This is all the instructions you get. So this should be a very quick kit. As you can see, there's only really 5 steps that they list out, up to number 5 right here. And the back side, you get your centerfold here. And of course, it shows your runners down here. And that's it for the manual. And let's go ahead and break open this package. All right, so you get a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 runners. This entire kit is 4 runners. And being that they're first grades, there is little to no articulation at all. As you can see, this waist part, which that's actually kind of weird, there's kind of some dust on here. But you can see the upper torso, the center, mid torso, and the waist are all one piece, front and back. So there's obviously not going to be any movement there. So let's go ahead and break into this. We'll put it together. All right, and here he goes, fully put together. For all of you that like to look at motion and posability, there's really not that much posability in here. You've got your shield here on the right side, which does rotate around. You've got, I don't want to make that too loose. The arm itself rotates up and down on both sides, no problem. The forearm here will flex, so you can bend that and get them a little pose like that on both sides. This side, for whatever reason, is like super loose. I don't know what's going on there. The arms also do come out about that much. That's about as far as it'll go. And it actually goes out further on this side. I guess because of this piece here, it's kind of restricting it, so it can't really go that far. And then obviously no motion in the waist because he's a big brick. Completely. Head will turn left to right, won't go all the way around. You're just not gonna be able to get it to go all the way around, but it will go left to right, no problems. And the legs, so the legs have a little bit of motion in and out because of that like shared piece that they're sitting on, and no motion like screwdriver turning wise. No, none of that motion there. And then you've got the motion in the knees, as you can see there, which is not too bad actually. Got the motion in the knees, and last but not least, motion in the foot. Just a little bit of motion in the foot there. Obviously, I can't leave them like that. So and here he is, guys, all painted up. And I gotta say, I'm actually pretty impressed with myself. This is my first fully painted kit, and for my first one, I think it came out really good. Just take a second and look at the difference that a little bit of paint was able to do on this guy. It's absolutely amazing. Real quick, let's run down with what we did here. Very simply, primer, black, pre-shading, red with black, for the centerpiece, of course. A little bit of polished aluminum on the thrusters there with a little bit of clear red on top of that. Clear coat, and then the Tamiya panel line. And I gotta say, that's my first time using that panel line, and I absolutely love that as well. I will continue to use that probably from now on. And don't worry guys, I know I ran through that pretty quick. I will be sure to leave all of that down in the description below. But even with all of this work, guys, and he's looking absolutely amazing, he just feels like he's just missing something. Decals. He's missing decals. He's got to have decals. And with that, he officially just went next level. I mean, the decals just absolutely set him off. I'm absolutely in love with this first grade. I really didn't think I would like it this much, but I mean, it turned out so good that I could see myself maybe doing a couple more. So these decals actually come from DelpiDecals out in South Korea. These are actually decals for the real grade Chars Zaku. Now, since they're for the real grade Chars Zaku, they're not exact. So if you look closely, like especially around the legs, you can tell the decal doesn't exactly match up, but it's close enough. You know, I'm not going to nitpick at it. It still looks 10 times more amazing than it did without the decals. And I actually didn't use all the decals that come with that set. I really just didn't want to overdo it. I just kind of wanted to make them pop a little bit, and I think the decals did exactly that. Now, since this was my first kit painting, of course he's not perfect. If you look really close at his knee joints on the back of his legs, you can see where I missed a couple spots, and it's actually still showing that pink through there. And originally I was going to go back and fix that, but after thinking about it, I was just kind of like, well, you know, since this is my first kit that I'm painting, I'll just keep that there as a reminder, and it'll just be something cool to look back on. So now for what you guys don't know, during the production of making this suit and this video, my father sadly passed away. And although this is Chars Zaku, in recognition of my father, I decided to go ahead and throw a couple extra decals on here. So on his back skirt, I have my father's birth year and the year of his passing. So although this is Chars Zaku, this will also from now on be known to me as Dad Zaku. And this guy will be placed on the very top shelf in my room so that he can look down on all the work as we go forward. Love you, Dad. So yeah, guys, that's my entry for Char Month, the first grade Chars Zaku, Dad Zaku. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace. We go this far, don't stop now. Reaching for a distant star. Don't stop now. Isn't it strange how we're safe and home? To the counting days until the second.